Hey there everybody, this is Shago, welcome back to more Hyperdimension Neptunia V2, well, Megadimension Neptunia V2 I should say. I've probably been calling it Hyperdimension for like the past while or so. But anyway, we have a couple of things to do. In the last episode we went into the City and cleared all the monsters out, except all the monsters have come back in again. And I get the funniest of feelings it has something to do with what Steamax and Warwickshire are planning. But we also have this optional place here, the Creator's Time. Basically we go as soon as we go here we hit an event and then we get a free quest. I think there's like 4 quests involving this place in the game. Most of them are ideally best done more or less at the end. You've got plenty of time of doing them, you don't need to do them straight away. But yeah, really that's all that is there for, is just like a few quests. I'll probably not be doing it, but it is kind of like a midway point between Planepark and Last Station, because I know where all the route building goes. It's basically the midpoint. It's basically like sort of the midpoint between Planepark and Last Station. You know, it's also considered a healing. It's also considered like a major spot like Planepark is. So I can walk over there and heal if I need to. But I'm not going there, like I said, I'm not really going to go there willy-nilly. Nor do I really need to. So I'm just going to go to the City and just see what the issue is here.
Why, let's try going here. I'm sure those CPUs will come soon if I guide this many monsters here too. Yikes! There's a ton of them! They don't even see the trap they're walking into.
There are a lot more than I expected.
Is everyone all right? I hope no one's hurt. They're finally here. Ah! It's the escape rat.
Were you the one behind this?
You're way wrong if you think all I know how to do is steal. With my overflowing charisma and my IQ of 250, it's easy as pie to get monsters to attack this dumb city. An IQ of 250? Looks like Kampa's shocked too. I can feel our mutual affection skyrocketing. I just know Kampa will be smitten with my smarts, saying, "I love smart people. Please marry me, Mr. Mouse." Hey, Iffy, how smart are you if you have an IQ of 250?
For humans, that puts you in a class with some fairly sharp people. But for a rat, it isn't saying much.
Oh, well, I guess my surprise was wasted. So, that means Mr. Mouse is pretty dumb. Papa told me that I'm dumb. Wow, his face just went really pale. I feel kind of bad for the little guy.
Why are you feeling bad? He's a stubborn moron for not giving up his life of crime even though he gets caught every freaking time.
Stop calling me names! You're the morons for falling for such a simple diversionary tactic! This is a diversion? Aw, crap!
Well. I thought something was weird, but this was your plan all along. Nep, Kampa, grab the rat. We're gonna make him talk.
So yeah, it just looked like the problem here is Warwickshire, and considering that he brought a lot of monsters, he's only really brought 2. That being said, these things are weak to fire and die really easily. Neptune needs to do your best. What do I want Comp to do? I don't really want Comp to do anything. I'm going to have a go up front and guard against whatever Warwickshire's going to do, because I'm fairly certain I can kill the houseboat with this. Like I said, the weak to fly. Which leaves Warwickshire on his own, and I think the worst thing you can essentially do is I think poison, and I have Compa to heal that. He's also weak to light. Well, Compa also does that as well. That being said, as soon as I get an EXE drive and it's Neptune's turn again, boys, he in for a bad time. Million Arthur doesn't have Light Elemental yet, so I'm just going to have her attack normally. Oh, she does have Light Elemental in her attacks. But I think the next comp at Love Heart, if I use comp as Love Heart again, it'll probably kill, so we're just going to leave it at that. And shut off Neptune Break for the first time. May as well, right? And for once, combat doesn't actually get a kill on Marcher. I think in like all my previous Neptunia playthroughs, every time I've faced Warachu, Comp has generally had the last hit for some weird reason. I don't know. But anyway, all Warachu has is a, well, look at that, he has a trading card for Compa. First of many trading cards, and I'm not even going to go anywhere near them. And if he now has a EXE,
Guess I'm just destined to lose.
Now, we'll have you tell us everything, and after that, we're gonna hand you over to the authorities.
If you do that, who knows what'll happen to your precious game console?
My game console? That was your target this whole time?
So you finally figured it out. My rule was to distance you from the Basilicom. You dumbasses fell for it so hard.
This is bad, Iffy. We need to hurry back to the Basilicom.
I'm not following. Why are you freaking out? It's just a video game. Although, if his story is true, then you're implying you have that Swirl Console these guys are looking for, Nep.
I'm not just implying it. I do have it, Iffy.
You what?
You know that one random console I found ages ago? The one Nepgear fixed? That's it!
You idiot! Why didn't you tell us sooner? Didn't you think it might be important?
Well, I couldn't find the right time to tell you guys about it. I don't know.
Iffy, there's no point in scolding Nep right now. Let's hurry over to the Basilicom.
Right. The monsters seem to be mostly cleaned up. Problem is this guy. It's a waste of time to take him all the way to the police station. Let's just bury him here.
Whoa, that's the darkest Iffy's gotten yet.
Hey, I have a right to be pissed. This idiot's betrayed our kindness one too many times.
Ah, so you're doing this for Compa, eh?
What? It's not like Compa's special or anything, okay?
Hey, we have to figure out what we're gonna do with Mr. Mouse.
I already told you what we're gonna do. Nep, bring me a shovel.
Please, anything but being buried alive. Papa, please save me. I'm sorry, but I just can't cover for you anymore. No way! Is it because I escaped? No, it isn't. The city is such a mess, and people were hurt just so you can steal an old console. I hate the kind of person that would do that!
Whoa, it's super effective.
She hates me! She hates me! She hates me! Papa hates me! In fact, she really hates me! More than hate!
Guys, I think he's going into shock.
She hates me! She hates me! She hates me! She hates me! She hates
He's fast. Is this the speed of a broken heart?
Iffy, what should we do? Should we follow him?
Oh, just forget it. It can't be helped. Let's shift our focus. We don't know what that organization's plotting, and we gotta do whatever we can to make sure they don't get that console.
I mean, that console is in fact pretty important. We better make sure that somebody hasn't stolen it yet. Who wants to bet it's already been stolen?
I'm tired.
Okay, so with all that out of the way, I need to go route building. I don't need to go. Oh right, I don't need to go route building. I just need to go to here without really getting any encounters. But first, I want to get my scouts back, if you don't mind. For some reason, we found Hyrule Plateau, and for some reason, happens to be in. Well, it's Hyrule Plateau, which usually is a place that's in the way, but for some reason it's in the lean box. I don't know why. But I want to call upon all my scouts. I want to take them to the new area rather than be anywhere else. Mainly because they have like they give me all the benefits that I kind of like to have. Meanwhile, the one with the useless thing that I don't really want, you can, I suppose, look for stuff there. But anyways, this place, Planepark. I think I mentioned in the last episode that this is a place where, for some reason, there's a chance for the game to crash even on the PS4 version, which is like the most stable version of the game. So that could happen. Like I said, similar to the other incident in Zero Dimension, which could potentially cause a crash. That also has never happened to me. So yeah. Meanwhile, something ominous just happens to be happening. Well, that's sort of ominous inducing. We probably should think about doing that, but now's not the time for that. Now's the time to go in here and hopefully the game doesn't crash. Which it doesn't. Good. This is similar to Smashbox Stadium. I think it's exactly the same layer to Smashbox Stadium, up to and including treasures, which means we can't actually get all the treasures in this place until we get the Jumping Star ability, which we actually don't get until the very end of the Hyperdimension story arc. What we are going to get is a fight with a bunch of squid. And these guys. I believe these guys are weak to fire. I believe. I'm not too entirely sure. Are you weak to fire? No. I thought you were. Then maybe the squids are weak to fire. I'm fairly certain that they resist water or ice skills. Because I probably would have hit them with this. And the thing with the wind elemental is that it's got a bit of distance to it, and I can't really get that distance with it to kill them both. So instead I'll just attack this one. Just attack it normally.
useless. What was my turn?
Should have no trouble dealing with it.
Gotcha. I'll nip you all up. Can't wait.
Comp should be able to finish this thing off.
It's my turn. It's not personal. I will slide through. Next. This is
Can't be that much trouble at all. Like I said, I believe this place is similar to Smash Bros. Stadium, so yeah, nothing much I can really say about that. Alright, it's flipped. It's a flipped version of Smash Bros. Stadium, because I think you have to go to the right to finish off, start off in there. There's also a lot of things you can't do with unless we have Break It 2, which unfortunately can't get yet, even though I've got the I've pretty much got the hardest thing to get with for Break It 2. The only thing I don't have is, I believe it's Evonium, and that's basically an endgame thing.
my turn.
Meanwhile, everybody's clumping themselves up in like very silly locations, so
No need to waste your life senselessly.
yeah, we'll just use airways. I'm fine with just using airways at this point. Except for you seem to have been like, that guy's in the absolute perfect place to not be able to kill by Neptune. I know Compa won't kill. Compa's attack is pretty weak unless I'm attacking from the back.
Leave this to me.
I don't really want to use my after the SP skills because they're all AoEs.
Didn't expect dodge that.
Did you do something?
Waiting.
So what I will do though, I will show off Heart Force. Doing this should get you an achievement. I actually did this off screen. Doing the level grinding in the other place. And Compa still does in fact fall down in a victory pose. Doesn't show off her pants though. I mean, so I think that's pretty much all the enemies we've seen so far that we've already fought. Unless there's somebody else we can deal with. I mean, I'm only out here looking for treasure, there's nothing there. Alright, back to the other side we go.
Try even harder from now.
And Millie learned her Dark SP skill. Like I said, I think she has one for every element, so she's actually quite versatile with her SP skills. It's just that she'll not really get the stats to use them unless I get like weapon upgrades and such, and none of them are really that great, to be honest. I need to. Well, I kind of really don't have much of a choice but to actually deal with these nads.
Gotcha. Prepare yourself. Done and done. Looks like we win.
But anyway, moving on. Just get to the side of the place. And if I am so inclined to be correct, this is the place where you need Jumping Star to get treasures, because there should be a corridor over to this side which we can't access because we need Jumping Star to get over here, and there's I think there's treasures over there. Don't think I can see them. I can see them. I can see the one in Smashbox, but I don't think I can see them now. I mean, I can't see them in that top. They're in that far right corner. But that's not the point. The point is that we can't get to them yet. And then we're back here. Like I said, I think this place is just Smashbox but flipped. Sort of like mirror mode version of it, if you may, if you will. Fortunately there's at least one new enemy here which we should fight at least once. And oh hey, we actually managed to find the correct path in order to proceed to the boss. But at the same time, I kind of still want to look here because I'm fairly certain there's treasure to be found.
It's all over. I win.
Treasure to be found that I would rather like to have, thank you very much. They might actually be of some use.
What? This is my full power. It's not you. I was racing.
But anyway, we can't go this way because we need to break it too. How's the rest of the map? The rest of the map says I should probably look in the top left hand corner. The rest of it we can't really do without breaking too. So I think there's treasures in there as well. So yeah, more things we can't get just yet. We do need to meander around here. These boxes, we can't break these boxes, can we? Nope. Need breaker 2 for those. So we just need these. A free SP charger is absolutely wonderful though. Might actually need to use those considering how much SP I've been using. But yeah, that's just me. Alright, I said I'd fight one of these guys because I think they're the only other new enemy left.
You're full of openings. Leave things to me. Gotcha. Yeah. What should I do?
Nothing I can really say about them though, except that they are in fact pretty tanky. Tanky enough in that it's taken 2 people to actually deal with them. I do believe they're probably not. Do they resist ice? No. And that actually kills them. Right, nice. Okay, fine, good, great, awesome, outstanding, amazing.
This is Justice Train Million Arcor.
I think they resist some element, but I can't remember what it is. That being said, I want to go right here, and here is the save point leading to the event marker. Like I said, it's pretty much exactly like Smashbox Stadium. So what we're gonna do, gonna leave it here for now. Next episode we take on the boss of the area, which is probably the frickin' ninja. Take care, and I will see you guys then. Ciao.